For every sidekick who steals our hearts, there are others who make us roll our eyes. These are the most loved and most hated cartoon sidekicks. Starting off with a sidekick who's as goofy as he is lovable, few characters bring laughter and heart to their duo quite like Patrick Star from SpongeBob SquarePants. Few sidekicks are as unforgettable or as hilariously clueless as Patrick Star. His goofy personality, endless optimism, and unwavering loyalty make him the perfect partner for SpongeBob's adventures. Patrick isn't just comic relief, he adds heart, chaos, and a lovable unpredictability that keeps every episode fresh.
SpongeBob!
I'm glad you passed the test. I'm glad you have a license. And to prove it, I made you this. Pals forever.
Take the episode The Fry Cook Games, for example. SpongeBob and Patrick face off in an epic cooking competition, and Patrick's enthusiasm, cluelessness, and silly antics create endless laughs. While he may not be the most skilled, his loyalty and support for SpongeBob shine through, reminding us that friendship is more important than winning.
No! My name's...
Then there's Chocolate with Nuts, where SpongeBob and Patrick try to sell chocolate bars door to door. Patrick's naive excitement and wildly offbeat ideas lead to absurdly funny situations, while his willingness to follow SpongeBob's lead shows just how perfectly they complement each other. The duo's teamwork, SpongeBob's energy paired with Patrick's goofy charm, turns every simple task into a hilarious adventure.
Good afternoon, sir. Could we interest you in some chocolate?
Chocolate? Did you say chocolate? Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate!
Patrick Star proves that a sidekick can steal the spotlight without overshadowing the hero. His loyalty, humor, and sheer unpredictability make him one of the most loved sidekicks in cartoon history and an essential part of SpongeBob's world. Next, we have a sidekick who drives both the hero and the audience crazy. Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory proves that not every companion earns our love. Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory is a perfect example of how a companion can go from entertaining to aggravating. As Dexter's older sister, her curiosity, obliviousness, and total lack of boundaries in his lab constantly turn his brilliant inventions into disasters. While the show often plays her antics for laughs, her interference frequently overshadows Dexter's cleverness, making her one of the most frustrating cartoon sidekicks.
Noticed you dropped this. Your crystal enhanced the laser singer, and might I add, great for assignments and science projects alike. Zit, zit.
Nice try, Dexter. But I'm only allowed to use household items and I don't need your help.
Take the episode Double Trouble, for example. Dee Dee sneaks into Dexter's lab and immediately starts meddling with his experiments. Her playful curiosity escalates into total chaos, ruining his carefully planned inventions and leaving Dexter scrambling to fix the mess. The contrast between Dexter's meticulous intelligence and Dee Dee's reckless antics creates comedy, but her constant disruption can frustrate viewers, highlighting just how annoying she can be.
Hi, Dee Dee, Mimi, Lily. Bothersome, irritating girls. Can you not see that I am very busy? You will leave now. My laboratory is absolutely no place for the likes of you. Hi.
Then there's You Are So Stupid, where Dee Dee's fascination with Dexter's gadgets again leads to mayhem. She presses buttons, pulls levers, and treats the lab like her personal playground. Her impulsive, loud, and oblivious personality doesn't just clash with Dexter's structured world. It dominates it, turning predictable chaos into the central conflict of the episode. Dee Dee proves that a sidekick doesn't need to be villainous to be hated. Just disruptive, chaotic, and completely oblivious to consequences.
Why do you do this? You're so stupid!
Her over-the-top interference and inability to respect boundaries make her a classic example of a most hated cartoon sidekick. Even when things seem calm in Danville, there's always someone quietly keeping the chaos in check, and that someone is Perry the Platypus. Perry the Platypus isn't just a quirky pet, he's a secret agent, a problem solver, and an essential part of every adventure in Phineas and Ferb. What makes Perry so memorable is his calm, collected demeanor combined with clever action. He consistently outsmarts Dr. Doofenshmirtz, turned potentially disastrous situations into entertaining victories.
Ow! Brain freeze!
I'm sorry, I'm just having trouble processing this right now.
Take the episode, Oh, There You Are, Perry. Here, Perry must navigate through a series of traps and schemes set by Dr. Doofenshmirtz, showing off his intelligence, agility, and perfect timing. Even without speaking, his actions convey personality, courage, and determination, making each confrontation exciting and satisfying.
Good morning, Agent P. I've got bad news and good news.
In Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension, Perry's role expands beyond his usual routine. Not only does he have to stop Doof 2's tyrannical plans, but he also coordinates the efforts of his first dimension allies, ensuring that Phineas and Ferb stay out of harm's way. Perry shows that a sidekick doesn't need words to be unforgettable. His loyalty, cleverness, and cool efficiency make him one of the most loved cartoon characters, providing balance, excitement, and charm in every episode he appears in.
All this time, we're like, he's a platypus.
Moving from lovable to downright difficult, this next sidekick redefines complicated. At first glance, Lars Barriga looks like your typical teen rebel. Moody, insecure, and desperate to seem cooler than he is. But when paired with Steven, he becomes the kind of sidekick who makes you sigh before he even speaks. Lars is that friend who thinks he's better than you, but still ends up tagging along for your adventures anyway.
Lars, don't go in there! It's dangerous!
Steven, you trying to scare us?
Build an atmosphere. I appreciate that.
Ooh.
In Lars and the Cool Kids, Steven tries to help Lars fit in with a popular crowd. Instead of appreciating Steven's efforts, Lars spends most of the episode mocking him and pretending he doesn't know him. But when things go south and the cool kids end up trapped in a corrupted gems moss, it's Steven, not Lars, who steps up to save everyone. Lars barely manages to help, proving that his ego often gets in the way of any genuine friendship.
Steven, don't go in there right now!
Oh, hey!
He opened the door and there was doggy doo everywhere.
That's nasty. I don't like nasty stuff.
Isn't that Kiki's sister and her friends?
Jenny, sour cream, and Buck Dewey.
Then, in Island Adventure, Lars, Steven, and Sadie are stranded on a deserted island. You'd think this would be a bonding experience, right? Well, not for Lars. He complains, blames everyone else, and refuses to admit his mistakes. Even when Sadie risks her safety to help him, he still struggles to show real gratitude.
It's a beach. We live on a beach.
It's a magical beach!
Is that why my phone has no reception? Why were you even here?
We came here to look for a dangerous gem creature that we never found.
Yep, I'm gone.
Huh? Lars?
Lars isn't evil, just painfully human in the worst ways. His insecurity, pride, and selfish streak make him one of those sidekicks who constantly test your patience. Yet somehow, that's what makes him unforgettable. A reminder that not every sidekick has to be lovable to be interesting. Now, if there's one sidekick who proves that kindness and chaos can actually mix, it's this goldfish-turned-brother who stole everyone's hearts. Darwin Watterson started as Gumball's pet goldfish, but he quickly evolved literally into one of these show's most lovable and emotionally intelligent characters. Unlike many sidekicks who exist just for laughs, Darwin balances humor with genuine heart. His optimism often keeps the Watterson family grounded, and his empathy shines even in the show's most absurd moments.
Dude, where are you going? I need to powder my nose.
Are you gonna sneak out of the window, do something in secret for a while, and sneak back here and pretend you were never gone?
No.
All right then.
In the origins, we see how Darwin transformed from a pet into Gumball's loyal best friend. The episode captures his innocence and unshakable loyalty as he grows legs, joins the family, and never leaves Gumball's side.
As a fish, can you tell me who would win in a fight between a shark and 1,000 piranhas? You seem different today. Sort of more awake.
Then, in The Words, Darwin's kindness becomes both his greatest strength and weakness. After realizing that being too honest can hurt others, he learns how to speak with compassion, proving he's not just funny, but emotionally aware in ways few cartoon sidekicks ever are.
I still don't understand how you can be so direct with people.
Oh, it's really hard. You have to think the words and then move your lips at the same time so it makes the right sound.
Teach me.
Darwin's cheerful nature, musical outbursts, and unconditional support make him more than just comic relief. He's the emotional glue of the amazing world of Gumball. Where Gumball leaps into trouble, Darwin follows with a smile, a song, and usually the sense to fix the mess afterward. If there's ever been a sidekick who went from "aw" to "oh no," it's Scrappy-Doo. Scrappy-Doo was introduced as Scooby-Doo's small but fiery nephew, a pint-sized ball of confidence who believed bravery could solve anything. Unlike Scooby and Shaggy, who preferred to run from monsters, Scrappy charged straight at them. Fists up and barking battle cries like puppy power every 5 minutes.
Scrappy! Yeah, for a while now. I've been busting my hump at this network for years! I mean, who do you think's been keeping the cartoon mystery fresh all this time? But do I get the same treatment as them?
But his enthusiasm quickly became a double-edged sword. Scrappy's constant overconfidence, combined with the need to be the center of attention, made him exhausting for both the other characters and the audience. He often interrupted the gang, disregarded teamwork, and seemed oblivious to the consequences of his actions. While Scooby and Shaggy brought humor through cowardice and clever mishaps, Scrappy's fearless antics often came across as obnoxious and disruptive rather than entertaining.
The problem as I see it is too many cartoons! They're the kings and queens of this network, and they know it! I put in the hours, the late nights! Where's my key to the castle?
Scrappy's personality wasn't evil or malicious. He genuinely wanted to help, but his brashness, cockiness, and inability to step back made him unbearable. He disrupted the natural chemistry of the group, turning carefully constructed mysteries into chaotic scenes where the audience couldn't help but groan. Over time, he became a symbol of what can go wrong when a sidekick forgets their supporting role, loyalty and enthusiasm that tip over into arrogance and annoyance. Even decades later, Scrappy-Doo's legacy endures as one of the most polarizing characters in cartoon history.
Only I'm allowed to strike fear in your heart! No, die!
Too late.
Oh god, he sees us! No, Scrappy, go back to killing those other people!
His over-the-top confidence and relentless energy have been intended to charm viewers, but instead he became a cautionary tale. In cartoons, sometimes less is more, and even the most well-meaning sidekick can push fans to their limits. But next up, meet the little console with a big heart. BMO from Adventure Time, the sidekick who's as quirky as they are endearing. Small, quirky, and endlessly loyal, BMO from Adventure Time is the ultimate sidekick. More than just a video game console, BMO acts as a friend, helper, and moral support for Finn and Jake, bringing heart and humor to every adventure. Their innocence and creativity often ground the chaotic duo, making them indispensable despite their tiny size.
Is he in the kitchen?
Does he have a pumpkin? Rima-tima tin-tin.
Dooba-dooba dumpling?
Poopy-doopy fighting.
In BMO Lost, BMO becomes separated from Finn and Jake after being snatched by a giant eagle. Left alone in the wilderness, BMO's determination to navigate the danger and find their friends shows the resilience and loyalty that define a great sidekick. Even when faced with challenges, BMO never loses optimism, demonstrating how a sidekick can provide courage and hope to the heroes they support.
I'm thinking about giving up on things myself. I've been lost in this wilderness a long time. Maybe you and me can wait here to get eaten by a carnivore.
No, Bubble. I know 2 heroes who can help you.
You do?
Yes, help me get to my home.
Then there's Be More, which dives into BMO's origin as a companion built to care for and assist others. When a critical system issue arises, Finn and Jake accompany BMO to the MO factory, revealing their creator Mo and the purpose behind BMO's programming. This episode emphasizes that a sidekick's value lies not just in cleverness or comedy, but in the unwavering support and reliability they provide to their team.
Oh, yes, okay. Please take me to get fixed. I need to get new core system drivers installed. We can get them at the mole factory in the Badlands.
BMO's role goes beyond humor. They comfort, advise, and occasionally save the day, proving that sidekicks can be both functional and emotionally meaningful. Through their adventures, BMO demonstrates that the best sidekicks balance loyalty, heart, and personality, making them one of the most loved companions in animated television. Next up, a sidekick whose loyalty is overshadowed by chaos. He is well-meaning, but he might make you want to pull your hair out. Pinky might be lovable in small doses, but as a sidekick, he's the textbook example of chaos disguised as loyalty. While Brain carefully plots world domination, Pinky constantly derails every plan with random, nonsensical antics, from asking bizarre questions to bursting out in pointless laughter at the exact wrong moment.
Scared you didn't die.
You always scare me, Pinky. Now do me a favor and go play with those blocks over there.
Episodes like the Pinky POV show just how distracting and frustrating he can be, turning Brian's carefully structured schemes into disasters. Even though he means well, his complete lack of focus and tendency to misunderstand situations make him more of a liability than a help. In Christmas, Pinky's chaotic energy shifts the narrative, often overshadowing Brain's intelligence and making viewers groan instead of laugh. He's loyal, sure, but that loyalty comes wrapped in clumsiness, silliness, and a complete inability to take anything seriously.
Merry Christmas, Pinky.
Oh, Brain. For me? Oh, a spell checker! Oh, thank you, Brain!
Pinky is a reminder that not all sidekicks are created equal. Some test your patience more than they assist, and he's a prime example of a character who's frustratingly lovable, if you can tolerate him. Some sidekicks aren't just helpers, they're guiding lights. Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender proves that wisdom, humor, and heart can make a sidekick unforgettable. Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender is exactly that kind of companion. Calm, wise, and full of heart, he balances Zuko's anger and impulsiveness with humor, insight, and unwavering support, showing that a sidekick can be both mentor and friend. Then, in Bitter Work, Iroh's mentorship shines as he trains Zuko in firebending. Through clever teaching, encouragement, and moments of levity like sharing tea or telling stories, Iroh transforms what could be a frustrating experience into one of growth and bonding. His calm, thoughtful presence contrasts perfectly with Zuko's intensity, reinforcing the idea that the best sidekicks provide balance as much as assistance.
Water is the element of change. The people of the Water Tribe are capable of adapting to many things. They have a deep sense of community and love that holds them together through anything.
In The Tales of Ba Sing Se, Iroh's segment stands out as a poignant moment in the series. As he strolls through the city, he encounters various individuals, offering kindness and wisdom. The episode culminates in a deeply emotional scene where Iroh sets up a memorial for his late son, Liu Ten, showcasing his vulnerability and depth. This moment underscores how a sidekick can possess profound emotional depth, influencing the narrative beyond mere assistance.
Happy birthday, my son. If only I could have helped you. Leaves from the vine.
Uncle Iroh exemplifies the ultimate sidekick, wise, loyal, and endlessly supportive. He proves that sidekicks don't just tag along. They teach, inspire, and elevate the hero's journey, leaving a lasting impression on both the characters and the audience. And finally, there's Milhouse. Faithful, nervous, and well-meaning, yet somehow always turning every plan into a minor disaster. Not every sidekick wins fans' hearts. Some are loyal to a fault, and their very presence can frustrate the hero. Milhouse Van Houten is a classic example. Bart's best friend is well-meaning, but often cowardly, overeager to please, and prone to getting both himself and Bart into trouble.
$50. What? Who's stupid now, huh? Then that kid with a backpack said radical.
In Bart Sells His Soul, Milhouse again acts as the overly devoted companion who helps push Bart into questionable decisions. His eagerness to support Bart, even without thinking, demonstrates how a sidekick's personality can unintentionally create problems. While his heart is in the right place, his lack of foresight and constant need for validation make him a frustrating companion at times.
Bart, I can't play now. It's 2 a.m. Milhouse, I gotta have my soul back. I'll do anything you want.
Milhouse, give him back his soul. I've got work tomorrow.
Milhouse perfectly illustrates the hated sidekick trope. Loyal, consistent, and present, but often a source of chaos rather than assistance. He reminds viewers that not all companions make the hero's journey easier. Sometimes, they make it far more complicated. From the sidekicks who've got your back to the ones who'd probably get you in trouble, cartoons show us every shade of loyalty and chaos. Who would you pick for your team, and who's staying out for your adventure? Comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, watch this next video on your screen right now. You'll love it!